You've been doing things separately a lot more recently, which is fueling speculation that you are fed up with each other.
Oh, it's nice to have a little bit of time apart, Cobalt. Meghan does have this habit of going on a little bit, and she tends to steal my spotlight when I'm delivering an important message. But, I wouldn't go as far as saying that we can't stand each other.
I never said can't stand each other, Harry, so that's interesting. I've been told that Harry's little more than a +1. So I decided to experiment with a few other, mathematical operations, such as -1. And I gotta admit, it's really been working for me. Yes, apart from on this couch, we hardly ever see you together anymore.
Like many couples, Cobalt, we found out after 6 years that, we fundamentally irritate each other. We do things on purpose to annoy each other. For instance, like in the morning, I'll wake up and she hates that. Whereas I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of Meghan flopping her sticky wings over everyone she meets like some kind of greedy praying mantis. Her bare arms look like 2 toothpicks snapped in the middle to create elbows. And when I see them wrapped around someone else, I feel as disgusted as the victim's wife.
What can I say? I'm a hugger.
Haven't hugged me in months.
Come here, Dr. Jackson. No, I'll pass, thanks. And what kind of things does Harry do to irritate you, Meghan? Where to start? I mean, like, for instance, when I'm talking to a group of people and he's just sitting there slumped in his chair like he's had the life force sucked out of him by the fangs of a demonic spider.
Well, that's just how I feel sometimes, my darling little pathogen.
Oh, and he's so awkward at these glitzy parties, right? He's like, he's basically shunned because he offers so little in terms of interest and intrigue.
We'll go to LA, she said. They'll love you, she promised. You'll be Hollywood royalty, she claimed.
Well, I didn't realize he had precisely nothing of interest to say. I mean, zero.
You'd already known me for 3 years.
You had known him for 3 years, Meghan. Yeah, but back then I had to concentrate on my smile and, flickering my eyes to make them look sparkly. I wasn't concentrating on anything he was actually saying.
That's another thing. She doesn't listen to a word I say.
What? He said you don't listen to a word he says. No, of course not. I mean, his voice is like airborne chloroform. I mean, he makes all these generic statements and comments about subjects he has no idea about and tries to, claim profundity. I'm sorry, how does that differ from you? Look, yeah, but he believes it. He actually believes he's like an expert in things, right? Whereas, at least I know it's all part of the game. Oh yes, the long con. My favorite kind.
Before I met my Meghan, I used to waste far too much time laughing and being happy to properly concentrate on my mental health. But now, I do, and I'm much happier for it.
See, he actually believes it. It's time to start clicking those buttons. You got the subscribe button, you got the notification bell, you got the comments button just for the algorithm, whatever that is. And don't forget to look in the description box for some links to how you can support the channel. So if we can support the channel more, we can start making more videos about showing how fabulous I am. Bye!